All right. Should we do an intro or something?
I think this suffices as an intro, I'll be honest.
Oh god, this will be so scuffed. We love it.
Scuffed is great. It's trials. Trust the scuff.
Oh lord.
Oh, you lost a 50-50. Great.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
I got Kakarot.
What are you doing?
Woo, man. Cammy's out, and I got Kakarot in 20 rolls.
Oh,
At least I lost early.
Most
At least I lost
intro
early.
of all time. Here's to be a vacant room.
Gotcha, addicts.
There was consideration for delaying the start time today, so Mario could go re-download Wuthering Waves and roll the new character.
I still have it installed.
I
just
thought you
don't
had
play.
uninstalled that.
No. Let's see. I need to hand out everyone's right. So
I
just
got
find everyone's room.
Sephiroth.
What we'll do
I don't know why I
in
still have the game
post,
installed.
and keep this in, don't edit this part out.
Oh no.
What we'll do in post is, like, you know how they do the Subway Surfers gameplay on, like, the side on, like TikTok
I'm
streams or
not
whatnot,
doing
that, like,
that.
the Zoomers love it? Just put, like, your Wuthering Waves gotcha rolls in the top left corner, like, during this section.
I'm not doing that.
No, here's what you then do. Make an ARG out of it.
Oh my fucking god.
I know some people who can help with that.
I was considering doing another take. We're not doing another take.
Yeah, just keep it.
Alright, who is it? It's the
It's a
Haha
chain
Man.
reaction. Anyway.
It's me, Reen. I've got something here for you. I'll be right there. Handed his student notebook. Sorry to make you go to all that trouble. Oh, don't worry about it. Were you in the middle of studying there? I'm sorry if I interrupted you. No need to be sorry for that. How did you know I was studying, though? You got pencil marks all over the sides of your hands. Reen is attentive. Well then. You should make sure to do plenty of studying yourself. You wouldn't want to find yourself falling behind. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Most of our classes seem like they'll be pretty hard, too. Agreed. Besides, it'll be a chance to show off some of those snobby upper-class students. As if you're one to talk. See you tomorrow, then.
He's snobby, but he's not upper class.
Yeah, good night. He's great,
Huge
though.
difference there.
Surely.
He is actually one of the best characters, I would say, like early Cold Steel.
Hey there, Reen. Something the matter? Toa gave me Class 7 student notebooks to hand out earlier, so I'm going around delivering these. Here's yours, Elliot. Ooh, thanks. Anyway, were you in here? Were you playing violin in here? Sorta. It's pretty late, so I wasn't really playing per se, just doing the fingering and motions. Wind Orchestra isn't meeting tomorrow, so I thought I should get. Yeah, I keep tripping over my words. Jesus. So I should get in some practice tonight instead. Wow, you're really into your music, huh? I can't imagine most people being that invested in their hobbies. You haven't met me then. Your room's chock full of musical stuff too. He's not supposed to say that. That's Reen's word. It's not that much, honestly.
You dare take Breen Schwarzer, the best and greatest character, singular line that he's known for. How dareth you?
It'd be nice if the walls in these dorms were a bit more soundproof, though. Are bricks not soundproof? No, I've never lived in a brick house. Then I'd be able to play all night without bothering anyone. Spoken like a true music nerd.
Way better than the walls I have, huh?
See, if only my hobbies were that productive. Evening, Reen, what's up? Actually, I was just looking for you. I've got your student notebook here. Here you go. Oh, I was wondering when that'd come. Thanks. Sorry to make you go out of your way to deliver it. No worries. Your room's got a really distinctive feel to it, though. What's that hanging on the wall? That's a sort of ornament made in the Nord Highlands. I thought it'd be a nice way to bring out the spirit of my homeland, along with me. I see. It really does give the whole room an exotic feel. You've got your brushes out too, so I'm guessing you're going to spend tomorrow painting. Yeah, I'm planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along if you feel like it. Will do. There we go.
There's the line.
Yay!
He said the thing.
Said the thing.
We're all just pointing at our monitors with that.
This should be Eustace's room. Who's there? Hey, it's me, Irene. I've got your student notebook here. Very well. You have my thanks. Don't mention it. Mind if I ask what you were up to? I was simply reading. Based. Oh, what kind of book? A biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge your mundane little questions? Huh? While we may live in the same dorm, the two of us are perfect strangers. Your proximity to me does not give you license to intrude on my private life. You're right. I'm sorry about that. Pay it no mind. Also, I suggest you be more mindful of when and to whom you volunteered your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you at every turn. Spoken like a true noble.
I mean, there is a lot of truth to that statement.
There is. Was that meant to be a warning? Doesn't seem like an easy guy to make friends with, that's for sure. But maybe he's got a good heart.
Eustace is very interesting.
No, that's the wrong place. Oh, scuffed
I think you
movement.
have to go upstairs.
Probably.
Yay.
Now we get to intrude on the girls.
Yay!
I need to give Alyssa her student notebook too. Right, here goes. Who is it? It's me, Reen.
Yes, it's you, Reen.
What do you want? What are you even thinking coming to some innocent girl's room this late at night?
Alyssa, you should think yourself lucky.
Oh. She's definitely a degenerate.
I am.
Reen explained that Toa had asked him to hand out everyone's student notebooks. Oh. Okay, wait a moment. Hurry up and hand it over. Okay, just hold on a second. Reen took out Alyssa's notebook. It should be this one. Let's see. Alyssa Ray... Don't read that. Huh. Alyssa snatched the student notebook out of Reen's hands.
I like the dialogue change there for the
Yeah.
text box.
I can't let my guard down around you for a second, can I? Sorry, I can't tell which notebook is which without looking inside. I really didn't mean any harm. So you say. Anyway, that's all you wanted, isn't it? Good night, then. Slam. Guess I'll have to back off for tonight. Still trying to make amends, even though it's a fruitless endeavor. But it seems that R is just an initial. I didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched it out of my hands, though. Is there a reason she's hiding it? As if you're one to talk. This should be Fee's room. Who's there?
Metro.
It's me, Irene. I've got something here for you. Coming. I wish I could do better voices, but it is what it is. Irene handed Fee her student notebook. Cheers. Yawn.
It takes practice.
Oh, were you asleep?
You're just
I didn't
looking
mean
for
to
real.
wake you up. It's fine.
You're just in a perpetual state of being asleep.
I like her. She's very cute. He said the thing again.
Well, she is great.
I'm surprised you went to sleep this early. Though, I mean, we just had dinner. Wasn't the last girl saying it was late at night? I didn't have anything else to do. You done? Yeah, just wanted to give you a notebook. Right.
I crash after dinner. I always want to sleep.
I wish I could get to sleep that easily. She's a unique one, that girl. I wonder how she ended up a student here anyway. I really like a lot of the intrigue they're setting up with the different cast members. This should be Laura's room.
So
Is she out? Hey, Laura, you in there? Is that you, Reen? I'll be right there. Reen handed Laura her student notebook. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. Don't worry about it. What were you doing anyway? You didn't hear me knocking and you're covered in sweat. I was just practicing with the wooden sword. I was
practicing.
I must have been so focused on my practice that I didn't hear you knock at first. That's some concentration, alright. Maybe I should do some practicing when I get back to my room, too.
To be fair, she does like wield like a massive great sword that we've seen.
No, Laura, you can't say that.
She's saying it. You certainly don't want to neglect your training. I enjoy it if I had someone to duel with sometime, too. Well then, good night. Good night. And then, hopefully last one. This should be Emma's room, unless there's one more that I'm forgetting. Yes, who is it? It's me, Reen. Do you have a moment? Reen, I'll be right there. Reen handed Emma her student notebook. Thank you. Oh, on an unrelated note, how are you planning on spending the day tomorrow? I'm thinking I'll help out the student council. What about you? I plan on looking at some more clubs. I haven't seen what the culture clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow. Right. Joining a club does sound like a good idea. Yeah, the go home club. The sleep in club. Let me know if any of them seem really good. Alright, I will. Also, I do hope you're able to make up with Alyssa soon. Did you hear us just... Wait. Does that dialogue change? Well, it would have to. Okay, game.
What?
Well, you weren't exactly quiet. Well, because she's talking about the interaction between Reen and Alyssa.
Oh, yeah.
But that wouldn't be the same if you talked to her first. Yeah. I think Alyssa still needs to sort out her feelings about everything.
Certain things.
Yeah, it makes sense. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll all work out in the end. Thanks. Good night, Emma. Good night. Thank you for bringing me my notebook, too.
Get that for them.
I suppose...
God, I love the rain that I'm having right now.
Oh, there is
I
one
think there's
more.
one.
Though that might just be telling me to go to bed. It is.
Yeah, so I need to go bed.
You need to give yourself a handbook.
Should I call it a day? Choosing to rest will cause the date to change and the main story to advance. Yes!
Yes!
Well, what if I don't want to? I'll be the contrarian here.
Simply stay up all night. Ruin your sleep schedule, be like me.
I mean, Reen can ruin my sleep schedule.
Oh boy.
We'll just let that one sit there for a bit.
Yeah, you're gonna hear me sing through the entirety of all these.
Okay.
Side quests.
Side quests.
I kind of dropped my student notebook and now I can't find it anywhere. Alright, if we find that, we'll deliver it. Orbital delivery. Just finished preparing a bunch of orbital tech here at the engineering club, but I need someone to deliver everything. Alright. So we're going to the engineering building. And what else? I have reason to believe that the strange phenomena that have been occurring at in the old schoolhouse of late... Oh, wait, I tripped over my words again. Whatever. As such, I would like to request that one or more combat-ready students look into this and report back to me. For more details, come see me in my office on the first floor of the main building.
Isn't the old schoolhouse where Class 7 has their lessons, though?
Might be.
No,
Wait, no, that was where their initiation was, right?
Yeah, that's where they went in.
Their class
so that's where the first dungeon was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we fell into pit.
The gargoyle returns.
I still gotta figure out how to thumbnail that. Oh well. as you can tell, we're recording these a few weeks in advance. One from the principal, one from the engineering club, and oh hey, one from another first year. Certainly wasn't expecting a request from the principal as one of my very first assignments. I'm curious about that one from the engineering club too. Sounds interesting. Well, I've got all day, so let's just dive in, I guess. And if we find a notebook on the way. Quest tab automatically records progress of all your quests, extracurricular activities you undertake.
Depending upon how much stuff it would take to move and how long, realistically, a moving task shouldn't take longer than an hour.
Some quests must be completed in order to advance the main story. These quests have a required mark next to their name. The story will progress only once they've been completed. Quests without their mark are not essential for advancement, and will disappear from the list if not undertaken in a timely manner. This is one thing I don't like about this series, but I also understand, is that there's a lot of missable quests.
Yeah. I think it was at Cold Steel 4, they gave an exclamation mark to where a hidden quest was.
Yeah.
So it's easier to find.
On free days, special events can be triggered with certain classmates and sub-characters. These are called bonding events. 1 point will be consumed each time you view an event, but your bond with that character will be strengthened. When the time of day advances to evening, all daytime bonding quests will no longer be available. In exchange, you will receive 1 bonus point, which can be used to trigger an evening exclusive bonding event. Alright. On your free days, you can use bonding points to participate in bonding events with other characters.
These are social links.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'll remember to do a whole lot of them, but we will try.
They're very important to... I'll
let's
just save scumming these because they are actually very important to the characters.
Oh boy. We'll have to figure that out. Where am I going here? Getting used to the map's gonna be a fun time, I think.
You can just open up the map.
Not that one. What was the map button? Okay, hold on.
There you go.
I don't remember the controls at all for the menus.
You can just check the menu. Go to help in the notebook.
Let's see.
General.
Where does it say map?
Minimap.
Press
Navigation.
start
Okay,
on-
start. That's... I should have
There you
figured
go.
that out. Oh well.
There's also you can also exit to a bigger map. I think it's when I explain
there
how
it
to
is.
go out.
There we go. It was right there too. Oh, scuffed. Weather's beautiful today. Right then, let's head out. At the center of Trista is a shopping district. You can purchase a variety of items in the stores there. Brandon's General Goods stocks ingredients and accessories. Le Sage is a boutique selling clothing, footwear, and accessories, so that'll be the armor shop. Keenis's bookstore sells reading materials such as newspapers and obviously books. I know there are a whole bunch of missable books in this series. Kirsch's
And very
Cafe and Inn stocks food items. You can also pay a small fee here to rest and restore your CP. Alright.
I think that they let the inn serve as a good purpose. I know in the Tales series we did get that quite a bit, where it's that, oh, you want to rest and recover, go visit an inn.
Okay, there's quick travel too. That's nice. Class 7
And then you can go to the
military.
academy with RB.
The teacher.
Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of people.
So that's...
Yep,
See, like,
Mark too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we
like,
can
if you
only do
wanted to
2
go
of the
to-
3.
Oh, you only get a limited amount that you can do in a day.
Yeah.
So
Man, the
would
weather's
doing
perfect today.
side stuff with people interfere with main quest as well?
No. What you can do if you do, I do suggest I always do side quest stuff first and the bonding event stuff first to get those out of the way, and then do the main quest because I'm always scared of missing out on them. I think because the bonding events, they do give tiny bits of lore. Sometimes they're actually important to the character's development. But the story, the main story will give some of that character development, but you'll miss some stuff about the character.
So guys, we're joining the fishing club, right?
Yep.
Oh, fishing is great in this game.
I mean, as it is, it cannot be one of the best games ever made unless it has fishing. That's why Nier Gestalt is one of the best games ever made, because it has fishing. Same goes for Nier
fishing.
Automata.
Counterpoint,
fishing and
Xenoblade
Trials
is better than those and it doesn't have fishing. Yes, this is a hot take.
That is a hot take. You haven't played Nier Gestalt yet.
True.
Okay, fishing in Trails is actually very fun and relaxing. There's just like a few ponds that actually, if I'm in a VC with someone playing the game, I'll actually just straight up just rant as I'm just like fishing. I'm like, why does this make me just rant?
Yes, you got the old rod. Go get a Magikarp.
I think the most fun I've had fishing is probably in some of the Zelda games. Some people find it frustrating, I just find it relaxing.
The fishing in Nier Gestalt was brutal, especially trying to get the later stuff. They had like a whole like chain of fishing, and if you wanted to get like certain fish, because I was going for 100% completion in that game, so in order to get some of those fish, I think there was like one out in the desert I spent like half an hour trying to get. It was brutal.
Oof.
Because like the way they explain the fishing to you in the game, the instructions outright lie, which is fun.
That's
fishing.
weird. What? Why would they lie?
Mistranslation, I would assume.
Probably, yeah. Many such cases.
But the fishing music itself is really good.
We will not be
I love the
fishing
music.
today because Lord knows that would just make this episode like 4 hours long.
Okay, no, we have to have a fishing episode.
Well, we will.
Oh, that'd be the greatest
Mark
episode.
my words, there's going to be an entire episode of this dedicated to fishing at one point.
Fish love me, Elisa fears me.
I want you guys to hold me to that.
And there's in every single Trails game has a fishing. No, Daybreak doesn't have fishing, sadly.
Okay, so
But
main
Daybreak
building
do
has
have
one of the quests, engineering building has one of the quests.
Main and engineering, and then there was the
Student
student
union.
who wanted you to go find the notebook. So I guess here's the question: as
see.
far as people you would go and choose to do a Bond story with and start that sequence, who do you have in mind?
That's a good question, actually. Let's see. Okay,
It's
so
Okay,
available
shit, I
right
can just
now.
straight up say this. I can say this because since it already has Persona elements, if you do every single bonding event and get to a certain point in the linkage, you can actually make Rain ask one of the characters out.
based. So we're targeting Fee. I think that's a given.
Yep.
Yeah, I should probably be voicing these, but oh well.
It's side questing.
Yeah. Let's accept it and see if we can find it. Before we get too excited, I think I'll need a bit more information to have any hope of finding it. Good. Good game design. It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. Can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out and I couldn't because it wasn't there. Been there, done that. So when was the last time you remember having it? Probably right after classes had finished. With the day yesterday, when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was talking with my friends, so I definitely had it then. Guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library. That narrows it down quite a bit, yes. Did you stop anywhere on your way to the library, though? No, after I left the main building, I came here to Student Union. Pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went. So there really aren't that many places where you could have dropped it. Best way to go about this seems to be to split up and search the main building and the area surrounding it, I think. Yeah, it's just what I was going to ask you to do, actually. Hoping it's there because I searched the library from top to bottom this morning. And the rooftop's out because the janitor said he didn't notice when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds. Main building it is, then. Do you think I should start with the classrooms? I don't think you need to check them at all. I searched my classroom yesterday and didn't go into any of the others. Alright. It's probably a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest areas in there. I have a feeling that if it's in the main building, it's going to be on the second floor. Thanks for the info. I'll head over there and take a look around. Since we're already going to the main building, that makes it perfectly on the way. Quest started. A noteworthy loss. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Mind you, the game is very funny.
Oh. This game combined with CL is going to make this whole thing fun.
I feel like that's the most
There's on the
quotation part.
Fibonacci convention in this game.
You got me with that once already.
I can tell you where it is if you don't want to.
No, it's fine. I'll find it. It's gonna be on this floor
Right.
anyway.
I found it.
Hmm.
No, I'm just saying that to screw with you.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm aware.
it's right there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The thing is, it will not shine.
Oh,
So,
joy. Wait, that's cursed.
but
What?
it is on this. It is on this floor.
It's not gonna be in there because those are the rooms. Why would it not shine? That's mean.
But it is visible.
It doesn't shine in real life.
Okay, is it going to be one of these? Oh, there it is. Okay. How do I
It's
get at that? There it is.
Oh.
Finicky hitbox, please understand. That
Yes,
should be
finicky.
it. But I should check the inside just to be sure.
I
Brain
told you I
picked up
found
the
it.
student notebook and checks the identification field. Unless there's another identical Colette running around, this is the one. She'll be happy to see this. I should get it back to her as soon as I can. But since we're already here, we may as well. Where would it
Fun
be?
fact: when I first started this, it took me 30 minutes to find that.
That hint was very helpful. Is it here? Yes, it is. Okay. Very useful
I
map.
could not, for the life of me, find it because it did not shine.
Principal.
Excuse me, Principal. I'm Reen Schwarzer of Class 7. Ah, good, good. I've been waiting for you. He looks even bigger up close than he did at the entrance ceremony. He must be, what, 2 arj tall? Toa tells me you've accepted my request. I truly appreciate you for taking time out of your free day to assist me in this. Oh, it's no problem at all, sir. So, you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the old schoolhouse. And why am I getting a call? Excuse me, Tellus. And now it's on my other phone!
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
I hate that. Why does it ring on one phone and then move to the other when I mute it? Anyway, so you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the old schoolhouse? Precisely, and I couldn't have found a better man for the job, considering your class down there your class was down there so recently. English, please. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted on making use of that trapdoor, not me. I probably should have tried to stop her, however. Please do accept my apologies. Oh, not at all, sir. You have no reason to apologize. I kind of already figured she was behind it anyway. I mean, it stands to reason.
Okay, yes,
Getting
Sarah.
back to the matter at hand, there are a number of interesting stories regarding that old schoolhouse. That gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket, all told. Now that you mention it, I did get the distinct impression while fighting it that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if, indeed, almost as if it weren't a monster at all, but a demon? Perhaps the word fiend might fit. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate to its original statue form, eventually. Really? Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by students in tests of strength. But in the past year, many strange alterations have begun occurring there. I've received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange and eerie voices from the darkness. I see. So you'd like me to go and investigate whether there's any truth to these reports, then? If possible, yes. Specifically, I would like you to walk through the underground area and check for any significant changes since last month. A task for which you are uniquely qualified given your prior experience down there. I suppose that is true. I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though if that gargoyle has regenerated, things could get a little tricky. If that turns out to be the case, I would have no objections at all to you turning back. I should also stress that I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. By all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm certainly not expecting you to go it alone. Oh, understood, I'll do just that. Splendid. I believe you'll be needing this then. Received old schoolhouse key. It's the key to the front door of the old schoolhouse. Best of luck to you, and please, be safe. Thank you, sir.
The old schoolhouse is made of all the bad gotcha players.
Reading all of that in one go was interesting.
Oh, get used to it.
Oh no.
That's a quick quest.
Next quest to accept is engineering building, right?
Yep.
Go give the book to her.
Yeah, it's on the way.
I suggest leaving the old schoolhouse for last. But yeah.
Yeah. Did you find it? Yeah, assuming this is actually your notebook, why don't you check just to be sure? Thanks. You're right, it really is mine. Oh, thank goodness. This is the only form of ID we students have, so it would have been awful if I'd lost it. Especially since our instructor would have chewed my head off if I needed to get another one issued. Thanks so much for your help, Reen. I'm sorry. I'm just so relieved. I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out. By the way, where did you end up finding it? Oh, you know the sofas on the second floor of the main building that people use as a rest area? It was on one of those, sort of in the gap between the cushions. It was actually hidden that deep. Oh, that would have been hell. Sofa's on the second floor. Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. Come to think of it, I've dropped it when sitting down once before. I heard it falling out of my pocket that time though, so I didn't end up losing it. Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put your notebook in? Well, one of my skirt pockets usually. That makes sense. A lot of boys use their pants pockets too. But you might want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out of there. That's where I usually put mine. I've never had problems. Jacket pocket? We've got those? I feel that. Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different from the guys' are, but I don't see why you wouldn't. Hold on, let me check. Oh wow, you're right. I had no idea this was even here. Every time I put on a different coat, I find a new pocket I didn't know existed.
Same here. I can relate to this on so many levels.
There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip.
Reminds me of how I worn down a coat so badly that there's a hole where I would use as a pocket.
You've been a really big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks? Received a silver chain. An accessory. Hold on, I couldn't possibly. Don't worry about it. I bought one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering two by mistake. I can't really use both at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone who might be able to do something with it. Haha. Well, if you're sure, and also yes, you said the thing. That's going to be a running joke. That's my line. Well, thanks again for everything, Reed. Oh no. A noteworthy loss completed.
I like how we get all excited every time he says the line.
Oh, this is going to be a fun series. Here's the engineering building.
We got pun, simping, and haha.
Haha.
Hey there, good to see ya. Oh, you're the person who was with President Toh when I first arrived at the academy. You got a good memory. What is this goofy music?
Goofy music.
I'm George Gnome. Is that Gnome or Nome?
It's no.
No, me?
Okay. Second year, class 3. I'm also head of the engineering club. You're Reen Schwarzer from class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Toa told me that you're helping out on the student council. You've probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you've just enrolled, but good luck with everything. thank you very much. But I am curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill. Yep, you can basically think of it as the Academy's very own orbit factory. Engineering Club's been in charge of maintaining orbits here for a long time now. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I assume you repaired all the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this quest, too, right? That's right. I handle the stuff here at the Engineering Club, too. I usually deliver them myself, but I'm a little too busy this month. Can I ask you to do it for me? Of course. So, what do I need to know? Awesome, okay, here's the rundown. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 orbital products for me. First up is the orbital scale, which I need delivered to the cooking club. Club meets in the home economics room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Oh, I should have done this. I should have grabbed this first. Oh well. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas. Nicholas from the cooking club, home ec. Okay, got it. Next 2 are both in town. Okay. Oh, so you take for requests from people outside the academy too. Yeah, there was so much talk about the club that I started getting requests from people in Trista too. No reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out. That certainly explains how you end up so busy. Sure does. Second delivery. Oh, God. Second delivery I need you to make is the antique orbital lamp. This one's going to... How the frick do you say that? Hold on. Mitched? Micked?
Mitch.
Probably just Mitch.
Have fun.
At the pawn shop. You'll find it at the southeast part of the central shopping district, kind of out of the way, so keep an eye out.
Yeah, I just called them bitch.
An antique shop, or antique orbital lamp for the pawn shop. Understood. Last but not least, final item I need you to deliver is this orbital wristwatch.
I just realized all of what I was saying for like the past 2 minutes, because I have this on push to talk, not voice activity, wasn't picked up. But anyway, as I was saying, I would assume the name would be pronounced nicht, because an ICH tends to make an ich sound in German.
True.
And they use a lot of German iconography and naming schemes for these characters.
You make a compelling argument. Counterpoint, I cannot pronounce that.
Yeah.
Radio Trista is in the southwest of the central shopping district. Just let the receptionist know why you're there. She'll call Michaela out for you.
You're not ready for the fringe that is the Calvert arc.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
An orbital wristwatch for Michaela from the Radio Trista. That's the receptionist. Right, I can do that. And that's everything. Thank God for quest markers. Let me give you the items themselves. Orbital scale, antique orbital lamp, orbital wristwatch, and that's all. It's not going to be easy carrying all those around, but I'm sure you'll manage. Just be sure to report back to me when you're done. Of course, I'll get started right away.
Hard for him to manage, but he has an infinite pocket. This is a JRPG protagonist. Just shove an entire... whatever in there.
Evidently, considering his sword is nowhere to be seen. I probably should be fast traveling, but oh well.
I still want to make a sword joke.
Of course.
I like how you're not even surprised anymore.
I know you, Clover. Hey there, wouldn't have to be here to join the cooking club, would you? Not exactly. The engineering club asked me to deliver something for them. Is this what you've been waiting on? Yep, that's the orbital scale I asked George to fix, alright. Don't know how he works so fast. I'd really be lost without him. George's many talents aside, I didn't even know tools like this existed. Pretty impressive, isn't it? These can provide more accurate and minuscule measurements than any analog scale. If you put a container full of ingredients on there, it'll even subtract the container's weight for you. It's handy. So a smart scale in medieval, not Germany. I'd believe it. You don't have any interest in cooking by any chance, do you? I haven't given much thought, to be honest, but I am kinda curious. I'll be cooking for myself from now on anyway, right? You'd be surprised at how many students here can't. Here's the thing. Cafeteria might be cheap, but it still costs more mirror than making it yourself would. Have you ever tried to cook something? Have you even tried to cook anything yet? Not yet, I don't even know where to start. Which means you're as virgin as my olive oil.
Joke's on him, I used grapeseed oil earlier today in cooking.
If you want to start cooking, I'd recommend you start cooking. Just make something, doesn't matter what. Actually, I made peanut butter cookies today.
Green.
Mhm.
Oh, the line. Oh, I could have made a very bad joke with that
no.
line.
Tell you what, I'll even give you this to get started. Recipe book, right, because making food is actually a game mechanic in this series.
Please tell me
Infinite
it's
money.
a lot more involved than just, oh, I'll just take these 2 ingredients and put it in, and then boom, I get something.
I don't believe it
You
is.
have ingredients, but there's certain characters that, for example, can cook that thing very badly, cook it normally, cook it kind of special, or make the unique thing.
But is it just like there's nothing else other than like a context thing for?
I'm pretty
go to
sure
the
it's just
menu, cook
menuing,
the
yeah.
thing? Okay.
It's just a menu. You just make
so,
it with
so
the
similar to
resources.
how they do it in Berseria. Maybe no, sorry, not Berseria. Tales of Arise. So they
Yeah.
had cooking in that game, but you would just like at any rest site with a campfire, you'd cook and then you would get an item bonus.
I think most
And
games
the
tend
next
to just
combats.
do that these days.
See, I like it when it's involved and you actually get to go through the process of making things. I find like if you were to get something like an EXP boost, it's a lot more meaningful when you have to spend a lot of additional effort to make that food item. And then it does run the gambit of, well, now it's annoying if like I want to make it.
Yeah. Right.
That's why I'm a firm believer of like if you want to skip it, you can skip it. But for players that want something like that, they have the option.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Like it could even be something as simple as like here, like say we have something that we have like a meter that's going to wobble back and forth, and you need to use the analog stick to keep it in the middle for like X amount of time.
Now the rain's not helping with my internet connection.
Oh, joy.
I've been now in rain for like the
It does
past
nice work.
day and yesterday. It's been great.
Thought an item would break right after I paid for it. That's how they get you, bro.
Yeah, looking at you, Cooler Master.
Okay, so for context, I bought a new power supply for my computer a few months ago, and last month it just died on me out of the blue. Fair future.
Customer support has not been kind.
No,
to
it is
him.
not. I sent them an email. It took them like a week to respond. And they told me that if I bought it through Amazon, I had to go through Amazon support. So guess what Amazon support told me to do?
Well,
Is it the best?
more specifically, the AI that you spoke
No,
with.
it wasn't an AI. It was a real person.
It was a real person. I don't know.
It was a real person. I can tell because they had made typos. And then they elevated me to a supervisor, and the supervisor still told me I had to go through Cooler Master.
The supervisor brought you up from level 0 to level 1 support.
Yeah, and they
I
just,
hate having to deal with, like, I understand why they have, like robots and automated stuff for service, because so many issues could be resolved. But I like just outright directly speaking with a person.
yeah. I know Amazon does have an AI, but after the AI, they do put you to a support chat. The thing is, finding the AI chat in the first place that'll get you through to a real person is a massive pain in the ass unless you already have the link on hand. Because you can't go through it through any of your orders, through requesting support on those. You have to go through it on a completely different menu, and it's awful. Maybe it's different on American Amazon, but at least on Canadian Amazon, it's awful. And we got a card game, I think.
Yeah, the blade is pretty fun, but you don't get to use it until a tiny bit later.
Yeah,
Hold up,
check
so
that.
this game is, so you've got fishing, you've got cooking, and you've got a card game. Have I been
Yep.
sleeping on Trails this entire time for never having played it? Let's see if
yes.
like somebody else in my family share has this game. If they do, I think I know what I'm getting.
Blade is actually pretty fun. I think you can actually play it RL if you just name every
Let's
single card
see.
because you can play it with the regular
Where were we
Like a
going?
card
Radio
display.
Trista, okay.
for certain skills.
Let's just go to the bookstore and leave.
Okay, I have Oregon Trail, but no Trails of Cold Steel.
Sad.
Mm-mm.
I did buy this through GOG, so it's DRM free, so I can send you the files, but that'd be illegal.
For those watching, don't take this as legal advice or as anything of outside a satirical nature. But yeah, Mario, I'll slide you like $30 or something if you want to hand me the files.
That's more than I paid for the game. Is there someone named Mikhail? Or is that Michael or Mikhail? I'm not sure.
Michael.
Okay, Michael. It's funny because we do have a Mikhail here, yeah.
Oh yeah, Trails of Cold Steel's like $20 on Steam.
Yeah, it's not
right
expensive, and I got it on sale. I've got a delivery for the engineering club, and ideally, I'd like to take it to him directly. Matter of fact, we do have Michael here. Let me call him for you. You can wait on the sofa over there if you'd like. Sorry to keep you waiting. You said you got a delivery for the engineering club, from the engineering club for me. I do indeed. Here it is. Green handed over the orbital wristwatch. I really like the whole orbital technology stuff. Wow, he really did.
Oh my
fix
god.
That. That's some
You
pro
don't
level work.
know anything.
True. So we're starting up a new show tonight, so I was feeling nervous for that a quick way to check the time. Things will be just fine
Okay,
now,
you know
though.
that.
I can
you know
imagine
the
it would be
face I
pretty
made?
intense. Well, you know.
You saying that? You saying that? It's like that Mr. Incredible's meme. Well, those who know, those who don't know.
It starts at
For
9
reference,
tonight.
no, we do not know.
Nope, we do not. It starts at 9 tonight, and if things work out, Radio Trista is guaranteed to see a pretty big increase in popularity. God, I wish that were me. Which will mean I'll be one step closer to achieving my dream of... Oops, sorry about that. Shouldn't be getting excited, all excited like that and boring you with my life story. Not at all. I'm of the opinion that being passionate about what you do is a good thing. Ah, he said the thing too! Is that just like
You
the
can't say
script
that.
writer's thing? Anyhow,
Yeah.
this job's pretty much my entire life at this point, really. But if you want to make me feel more alive, tune into the show tonight. Ha, you bet.
Oh god.
Or,
He said the thing.
He did. Or I would if I had normal radio. Well, I gotta head back. Our sounds producer's in there waiting for me. So what actually is the tech level here if they have like proper studios and shit?
Well, we saw they had a computer room.
They did. You're
All I
right,
must say
actually. And they had cars and stuff too, yeah.
All I will say is yes.
I would
Almost
assume a
normal
level
size.
of maybe 1970s, 1980s with like some magic tossed around.
In before they
Is the
just
old
drop some
technology.
sci-fi shit on us.
Mind you, it took them 50 years to get here.
True, yeah. Let's see.
The technology advances extremely in the fast-paced in trails.
Yeah, because I guess the orbital stuff would probably help with that. Anyhow, normally I'd treat you to some tea or something, but today is a real busy day. Tell George thanks for fixing my watch when you get back. Of course. Good luck with tonight's show. Alright, that's the last item delivered.
Okay.
I should go tell George.
When you were sacking him, I heard a hint of that southern accent, and I'm just like, oh god, you're making me cringe.
I was trying for it, but I'm not good at it.
You're talking to someone that has the accent that hides it.
Let's see. So there's also the, I should probably finish handing in the quest. Where is the engineering building? There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, seems like you're done with those deliveries. All 3 of them. Nice work. So now that you got now that you've finished delivering those, what do you think the places you delivered them to? Well, they're certainly all unique. None of them are places I'd normally go either. I might have wanted to an economics room eventually, but not the pawn shop or the radio station. I can't imagine a radio station just being open like that. Then again, I've never tried. I don't think most students would. Pawn shop in particular is kind of hard to find too.
I know when I was going through university, we had an on-campus radio station that's you could just go in whenever you wanted to. It's just if like stuff was like actively being recorded, then parts of it would be blocked off. Otherwise, yeah, you could just go in, watch, and hang around and talk with the hosts and everything. But that's also like student radio.
Yeah.
As far as stuff in my city goes, because my city used to have a radio station. In that one, this is before my time, but I still believe it was like, yeah, you could just head in.
Nice. Nice, we got an over radio. Wait, really? It's the latest model too. Same one I got. You helped me out big time today, so it only seems right to pay you back. Are you sure? Of course. I bought it for research purposes, but I never found the chance to make any use of it. It'd be a waste.
Research purposes.
It'd be a waste to just leave it collecting dust, so I'll be thrilled if you actually got some use out of it. Well, if that's the case, thank you very much. You're welcome. Oh yeah, there's something I'd like you to tell the rest of Class 7 for me. Oh? Instructor Sarah came to me with a request the other day. Long story short, she left me in charge of doing maintenance on all your Arcus units. No kidding. Like I said, the engineering club's basically Thor's orbital factory, so yeah. And of course, I'm pretty interested in your Arcus units myself. So if you need help with anything Arcus related, just come visit me here and I'll sort it out. Good to know. Part of me feels bad adding to your workload, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be the one in charge of this stuff. That's quite the compliment. Alright.
You can't say that.
I also meant to ask, you know
Stole my
about Sepith
line.
masses, right? You mean the stuff that monsters sometimes drop with regular Sepith? Exactly. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how handy regular Sepith can be, but Sepith masses have tons of impurities, so they've never received much attention. But recently, someone discovered a way to efficiently extract Sepith from them. Is that so? It is so. Thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands for a decent price nowadays. There's no point in holding on to them, so go ahead and sell them if you find any. A little extra money never hurt anyone. Sounds like a good deal to me. Will do. I think I'm just about talked out for the day. Thanks again for your help. Here's hoping we can keep exchanging favors. Ditto. We'll be counting on you. Orbital delivery completed.
Congratulations, you've completed one quest.
We completed 2.
Two.
Well, this is a main quest, not a sign.
Yeah.
You can unlock slots that increase your EP. You can also trade in Sepith for quartz. So
Yeah. At factories, you can use Sepith to synthesize quartz. Alright. We can figure that out later, though. Geomaterials customize your
and
weapons.
this is increased.
Okay. Furthermore, Sepith masses can now be exchanged for mirror within any shop exchange menu. I think we already did that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did that at the cafeteria earlier.
Regular Sepith can be exchanged too, but do remember that they're also used for synthesizing quartz and unlocking slots.
Sometimes you get
Masses, on
so
the
much
other
you just
hand,
sell some of it.
are useless and can thus be freely exchanged for Mira. Makes sense. That was a lot of work. I'm exhausted. It feels good though, kind of fulfilling. But now that I think about it, George might have made that request specifically for my sake. I feel like I know a lot more about Trista and the Academy now that I'm done. Who's that? If she's hanging around here, she must be a member of the engineering club, right? That big thing next to her wasn't here before, though. What could it be? What do we not know? Well, it doesn't matter now. I've got another request to finish.
Now I just made another joke in my head.
Oh no.
I think, yeah, we can find that out next time,
Yeah.
as well as
Because
you
it's
get to
been
try
almost
and
an
go
hour.
find where she is located.
But yeah, so we're going to call it here for today, and we will see you all next week.
Have a good one.
So anyways, the joke's over in the make